when we had last left Andreas. It was the St. John's Eve festival, and during the closing hours of it, Andreas discovered the murder of Otto, and the people of Tassing saw fit to blame none other than Father Gerno. But Father Gerno was completely innocent in the matter, and they chased Andreas and Father Gerno all the way out of town and into the church, where the lot of the abbey huddled around, afraid, inside of the library. But Andreas was able to bargain for time. However, it was only 1 day's time, and in that time, Andreas would have to try to find the killer. Could it be done? It seemed unlikely, but there was no other choice. This is Pentiment. Welcome back. Let's do it. Let's see. So I think we follow up on our best lead, which I think is our reactivity. So we go around to the Shrine of Saint Satia for the flowers, right? The yellow flower. The marsh marigold grows in wet, shaded woods. I should look for the source around the Saint Satia shrine in the forest, as it is shrouded by the great oak's branches. I'm going to try that. I cannot talk to this mystery child. Okay. Hannah, anything new? Hello, Master Maler. Anything I can do for you? Forgot how I made them sound. We're just gonna go with, like, some kind of Fargo or Fargo adjacent, like, Midwestern voice. Yes, actually. You were pretty vocal against Otto in the town commons. What was that about? Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. Well, we've already had one death in Tassing. We don't need any more. What about the plight of the peasants? They're dying too. That doesn't explain why you spoke out. Otto never advocated for violence. You were opposed to Otto's ideas, though. He spoke against violence. That doesn't explain why you spoke out. Otto never advocated for violence. The Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travelers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos. Swavia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives, Andreas. What Otto was advocating for scared me. I'll do whatever I can to find the murderer and instill order again, Hannah. It's hardly better now. Otto was the only thing holding Peter back. Right. Who's Peter again? Oh yeah, Peter. Right. The pumpkin eater. Let's say that. Dear God, I hadn't considered that. I pray this ends quickly. I should get back to work. If you need anything else, Master Maler, just let me know. Okay. Let's go on down this way. Who the hell are you? Joshua. God bless you. I guess just more travelers, right? Killian? Good day, Master Maler. Nico? Master Maler, is there anything I can do for you? Nico, have you heard anyone in here talking about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but you know. Yeah, you know. Exactly. He understands, Caspar. Thank you. Exactly. Let's be nice. Like they had something to do with it. Oh no, I think I'd remember something like that. Then again, I try not to eavesdrop on conversations. I don't want to get yelled at, of course, or worse. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. Beer always tends to loosen people's lips. Buy around for everyone, and you can have the run of the place. You'll be here a while, though. Why not? It's worth trying. Interesting idea, maybe later. Yeah. I do like that it, for things that will use up time, it does let you know ahead, like, it signposts it, right? Like, this, you're opting into this. Interesting idea, maybe later. Until then, drinks on me. Samuel? Okay, nothing. Very well. Good, good, good. Head over here. We could also check in at the Abbey and see what people have to say. If anything. Though that said, you know what? Maybe we go over to... Well, we don't have a lead at the Abbey, do we? Investigating Otto's murder. Right, the flowers, another murder. It seems like this murder may not be connected to the messages too, right? Which is interesting because we did get a message upon returning, but the killer this time did not leave a message at the kill, right? So they may be unconnected. Marsh Marigold, the Golden Hand, right? The Miller. Yeah, okay. I think our best bet is the flower, though. I'm down for that. Alright, forest over here. Good. Let's check in with Smokey. I'm very curious about Smokey. I don't know if we'll advance time by talking to Smokey, but I am curious to hear from Smokey. Good to see you, Master Maler. Okay. Over here. And the shrine. I'm sure this will take up some time. Oh, we can go over this way now. Deeper into the woods. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while, though. Let's get going. We'll come back when we have more time. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, what? What is this shit? What are these buildings? What is this place? It's some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. It's part of the labyrinth, dude. Look, Master Andreas. The flowers. Ah, finally. Maybe we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around. I feel like we should have, like, a weapon. Even if it's just like a fucking stick or whatever. Okay. It says... a Roman depiction of a nymph. There's an inscription underneath. Probably a dedication. The Romans believed that keeping the nymph of the spring happy would ensure their water stayed fresh. This cistern must have doubled as her temple. Huh. How about this? Let's look at the flowers first. This is the only space in Tassing where these could have grown. The damp grounds and dim lighting are ideal for marsh marigolds. I didn't expect to see any Latin inside an aqueduct. Dude, look at this. A drinking skeleton, 2 pigs, and a naked person. The costume. Okay, let's look up here at this. Another inscription. It's still in good shape. This Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. That's odd. Yeah, just like these. Dude, what if they're like writings from the killer? How about this? Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes, the costume the killer was wearing when they ran past us. So much for us finding it in the home of the killer. Dude, do you think they jumped into the cistern to swim, and that's why they took off the costume? Well, perhaps there's a clue inside. Oh shit! Oh my gosh! When Florian examined the coat of Baron Rothvogel, I have you, Master Andreas. Caspar, go get help. I won't let you fall. It's not a long drop. Just get someone to bring a rope. I can't abandon you, Master. Caspar, get help. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. Let out a long sigh of resignation. Getting me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that is true. Oh, shit. Oh, we're fucked. Okay, hopefully we find a secret passage then. Oh my god. Yo, did I pick the right fucking place or what? Holy shit. Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I heard anything. I guess that wasn't really that long of a fall. The important thing is that you aren't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of here. Yes, that's what I said. That's why I wanted you to get a rope. Stare balefully. The important thing is that you aren't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of here. Of course, Master. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see anything, can you? Ellipses. Yeah, imagine if we did this at night. Holy hell. Or maybe there would be lights down here at night. I'm going to look around and see if I can find a way out. Oh, what do you have? Do you have like some kind of Boy Scout trick that you're about to pull off? Caspar, what are you doing? Do you have like a light? You got a flint? Holy shit. Fucking Scout's honor there. Look at you go. Oh my god, Caspar, you fucking done it. You brilliant bastard. Does this work? Hell yes, Caspar. Fucking excellent. I must admit, I'm impressed. That should help. Nod respectfully. Fuck yeah, Caspar, that's fucking amazing. I just remembered how flammable these brush rags are. Why were you carrying around flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. That's true. I do like, yeah, he is very Boy Scouty, huh? Okay. Of course. Clearly true. What is this place? A cistern. It must collect water from the spring to feed it into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? I suppose so. Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. Oh, I wonder if we'll see the robes from 7 years ago, too. Oh, this is cool. Wow, this is fucking awesome. Is it possible that you could miss out on this? Oh my gosh. Caspar, you should give me the torch if I'm going first. The lower aqueduct. Oh shit. Rubble this way on the left. It looks like the tunnel collapsed here, Master. It must lead toward the town. I wonder if that's where Peter was drawing. It looks like there's a gap. Do you want me to try to squeeze through? Absolutely not. It's too dangerous. I don't know. It seems risky. Yes, I'd like to know what's on the other side. I don't know. It seems risky. I can do it, Master Andreas. All right, but be careful. No, I'm sorry. I don't want something to happen to you. Yeah, not when we have another route to explore. Maybe we can come back. I don't want something to happen to you. Of course, Master. There must be another way we can go. Alright. Oh, there's another route up. Well, if we keep going along the aqueduct here. Man, it goes pretty fucking far, huh? I'm gonna search all of this before turning back to check the other section. Oh! Where the figure jumped, dude. No shot. Can I make this jump? Okay, in the event that I don't make the jump and fall and, like, fuck myself up, let's look in the other normal path, right? Adventuring Rules 101. That may be a point of no return. Okay. Over here. Nope, more rubble. Where do you think this goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. We need to find something to move the rocks. Something to give us leverage. Wait. Huh? Never mind. Let's find a way out of here. What did I hear? Huh. I didn't hear anything except for, like, rocks crumbling around or whatever. Man, how old must this be? It's still, like, not completely fucked up. Okay. Let's try a jump, then. Oh, shit. I'm capable of that? As is Caspar. Well, Caspar is young, right? I don't know. How old do you think Andreas is here? I'd say maybe 40s, late 30s. Okay. Yeah, you know what? If he was, 7 years ago, so probably late 30s, I would guess. Late 30s, early 40s. We could check there, or we could keep along this way. Oh, it's getting real spooky. Upper Aqueduct Crypt. Oh, man. Let's look in here. Oh, shit. What is this? I could boost you up. There's a big grate. Maybe we can get out that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Climb on my shoulders and see if you can push it out of the way. Hell yeah. Video game shit. What? This is the fucking nun zone. This is at the nun's kitchen. It looks like a kitchen? The Abbey kitchen? No, this ain't the Abbey kitchen. What else is up there? I don't know. It's big, though. Of course. We must be under the convent. Do you see any of the nuns? No. Hello? Ellipses. Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. Can you lift the grate off? Oh, there's shit on top of it. Holy shit, okay, Caspar, you're fucking buff as hell. There's something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little, and I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach. Oh, be careful, Caspar. Jesus, don't lose your fucking hand or fingers. It's like some kind of grabbing stick. Oh, it's a fire plate. Yeah, fire poker. I got a fire poker. Excellent. We can use it to move the hawks. Oh, the rocks typo. An intentional typo. And get out of here. We can use it to move the passageway filled with ham hocks. That's where the Abbey's been keeping all the food. That might come in handy. Hold on to it for now. Hold on to it for now. I don't want to go back that way just yet. Of course, Master. Alright. Dude. The nuns. They had access to the passage. Upper Aqueduct Crypt. Good. No way. What if it was Illuminata? Oh, this rubble is super rubbled. We can't even look at it. Okay. Where's this take us? Oh. What the hell? Who is this guy? Is this a door? It appears to be so. A strange one. Where does it go? I'll try to nudge it. I can't say, but it must have been built much more recently than the rest of the aqueduct. It must be another secret entrance into the Abbey. Let's say that. Another? When I was investigating the Baron's death, I found a secret entrance from the Abbey's library to the crypt. Could the Abbot use this door to escape? Escape to where? We can't even find our way out. That's a fair point. It's possible that the abbot doesn't even know it's here. What's that sound, Master? Snoring? Is someone sleeping on the other side of the door? Hey, wake up! If my shoving isn't waking them, they're either dead drunk or knocked out. Fuck it, let's yell. Ellipses. What should we do, Master? Well, we already have the poker from the convent kitchen. We can try that on the stones and try to get out. Of course. Alright. Sure. Who was that? Do I know that person? People. Oh yeah. Joseph Sepp Hubner. Strapping farmer renowned for his ability to drink large quantities of beer. Husband to Hailwig and father to Simon. Okay. I don't really know any of them. Are they new in town this year? Or this visit? Let's see. Yeah, they don't even show up. Right? Or have I missed them like a fool? Huh. Yeah. Okay. Let's head down. Man, I bet... Do you think something bad will happen on our return jump back? Can Caspar really make the jump holding 2 items? Maybe I should hold 1. I don't know. Or make use of the satchel in some way. Fuck, I don't know. Toss 1 across. Okay. Jump it. Ugh. Thank goodness. Alright. Cool. And then... It was it over this way or the last one? Or the very first one, I should say. I think this was the one that it said we could try prying. But I would also like to try the other one, if possible too, just to see where it goes. Try using the fire poker from the kitchen to shift the rocks out of the way. Man, that is one tough fire poker. Wait, I still hear something. It's Leonard. And what's her name from the inn? You shouldn't come here during the day. I had to. The farmers are out for blood. And? Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him, did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note that sent you into hysterics. There was a note, but someone tampered with the evidence. Because you're behaving like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you Stop. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. The idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about that artist Andreas? He could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? I don't think so. Good. Then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. The abbot will stay in power. Pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Be quiet, go home. Don't come here again. Unless it's for a quick fuck. A quick fuck! If you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Of course, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Jesus. I'm glad we're finally out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. Well, hang on, Caspar. I want to go back in and look at the other one. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? If the peasants overthrew the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of St. Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Kearsarge. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has a motive. It's possible she'd kill to protect her family's inn. We need to talk to Nico and Killian to see just how committed she was. Ellipses. But first, let's go back to the Golden Hand and clean up. People will get suspicious if we walk around town like this. Good idea, Master. Oh my god, how fucking seditious. Ooh, that is juicy. Alright. Hannah and Leonard. Let's see what our journal says. The proprietress. Caspar and I overheard Hannah, yada yada. She said she was glad someone killed Otto because an uprising would have threatened pilgrim visits to the Shrine of St. Moritz, which would have been disastrous for the Golden Hand. Also, it's clear she's having an affair with the miller. Why do we draw a hand? Oh, I guess, yeah, sure. Why wouldn't we? Fair enough. Okay. Should we talk to her first? Or should we talk to... Let's talk to Nico. Master Maler, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you would do my family the honor of joining us for a meal. Of course. Perhaps later. Actually, I'd like to talk to you about your wife. Hannah, what about her? Do you know what she gets up to over by the Roman ruins? You know, she's fucking the miller. Oh my god. Huh. Which should we say? Do you know what she gets up to over by the Roman ruins? Yes. I'm sorry. It must be hard for you. And you're fine with that? Pathetic. Huh. I kind of want to say, and you're fine with that, and have him explain himself, because that may reveal more. Right? Because we do, like, that's not enough information to go by. Right? Just the fact that he is aware of it. And you're fine with that? What would you have me do? Drive her out into the wilderness? See her punished by the law? I just don't know what to do. I don't really understand her. Women are mysterious and remain so. I don't often understand my wife either. Fuck it, let's say that. What are we to do? Except that your marriage is going to be miserable. All I know is that something has to change. An unhappy marriage is a wretched way to live. I don't know. Have an affair as well? Huh. I don't think it's in his nature to do that, right? All I know is that something has to change. An unhappy marriage is a wretched way to live. Believe me, I know. Stand up to her and carve out some path towards happiness. Ellipses. I don't know how. Before you can solve your marriage, there's a bigger problem you need to think about. She's glad Otto died. Did you know that? Persuade Nico, but no chance of... I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I think you do. Really? She never said anything about Otto to you. I think you do. No, I don't. Now please leave me be. Ellipses. Huh. You motherfucker. Oh, shit. We should have had a meal then. Okay, he's saying the same thing about the meal. I think if you spend some more time with Hannah, you'd see that she couldn't have committed that horrible crime. Perhaps later. Ah, very well. Until then. Let's talk with the kid, Killian. Hello, Killian. Do you have a moment? Sure. Is there something wrong with your room? No. I wanted to know if you'd noticed anything odd about your mother lately. Odd how? Does she ask you to watch the inn by yourself very often? Oh, well, sometimes I guess. Dad and I look after the place more in the evenings when she gets tired, but lately she's been leaving during sext. During sext, huh? Okay. She says she brings food over to the townsfolk at the rat house. So I usually watch the inn until she gets back. There was one other time. Go on. Mom left in a hurry one night, and when I was cleaning up around the bar, I found this note. He will destroy the abbey. Hell will swallow the hand of St. Moritz, the Rathouse, after St. John's fire. Another note. I've seen several like this before. Oh, but what does it mean? St. John's fire? I wonder if that means the bonfire. Could one of the guests have left the note? I think that note was meant for your mother. Could one of the guests have left the note? I don't think so, Master Maler. I found it tucked under the money chest. The note could have been for one of your parents then, but why? I don't know. I don't want anyone to destroy the abbey, even if the abbot is cruel to the peasants. I'll keep that from happening, Killian, don't worry. Ulrich is keeping Peter calm. For now. Let's say that. I hope the note helps, Master Maler. Just don't tell Mom or Dad, alright? Alright, Killian, I won't say anything. This note might have bigger connections than you think, Killian. Let's say that. Ellipses. I should get back to work. See you later, Master Maler. Until then. Killian's note. It suggested that Otto was going to destroy the abbey and the hand of St. Moritz. Nico, how about this note? Anything new? No. Okay, perhaps later. Sure. Let's check our map. Who else could we have a meal with? Could we go at the mill? Oh, we could go to the mill and have a meal too. Okay. Hannah. Master Maler, I'm glad I caught you. Would you and Caspar like to join us for supper? Perhaps another time, Hannah. Okay. Before we decide to have a meal here, I think we go over to the miller and see if anything pops up there, like getting the note. Oh, Father Thomas. Oh, Andreas. What have you come back to? This is all awful. Just awful. I should never have allowed Klaus to publish the 12 articles. This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. Nonsense? Is that what you think of the 12 articles? What's the alternative? Forbidding them from reading? What's the alternative? Forbidding them from reading? Sometimes, yes. Just because a commoner has learned to read, that doesn't mean he can fully comprehend any book he finds. Some of these texts are written to inflame passions. They're not all written with modest intentions. These pamphlets, these books, can make people crazed, furious. Sister Amalie and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. What do you mean? Before we came to Tassing, I was the priest at a town near a Benedictine convent. The town was full of good people, but the good people were whipped into a panic by an educated neighbor, the town doctor. He had read the Malleus Maleficarum. It had put ideas into his head. What is that? Malleus Maleficarum, The Hammer of Witches, a treatise on witchcraft published in Speyer in 1486. Theologians at the University of Cologne condemned the book as unethical and not in line with Catholic doctrine. Despite this, the book has enjoyed widespread popularity. That's what's so fucking wild about this is how much real shit is in here and how plausible, not necessarily the chain of events, but how plausible different sections of this being true somewhere in the world at some point in time could have been, right? Not necessarily the chain of events or some sort of thread puller super killer or whatever, right? But still shit with the revolts and all of that shit, you know? Which was evidently real stuff. Anyway. The witch hunting manual? The author was driven out of Innsbruck, wasn't he? Yes, though word of that had not reached our doctor. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was contempt for and hatred of women. In the convent, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In Sister Amalie, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by evil spirits, speaking blasphemy. But surely the local magistrate didn't believe that. No, he did not. But that didn't matter. The doctor inflamed his neighbor's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. They wouldn't listen to reason. They wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the convent and set fire to it. Sister Amalie was lucky to escape with her life. The rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. So, I am all too aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. You can't blame yourself for this, Father. Say nothing. You can't blame yourself for this, Father. Why not? I share more than a small measure of responsibility. You'd think that Otto's death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause. It's only inflamed them. Do what you can to keep the peasants calm. I'm still looking for Otto's killer. It should never have come to this. It should have never come to this. The abbot should have known he was playing with fire. It'll be all right, Father. Have faith. I do love how poetic it is to say this to him. It'll be all right, Father. Have faith, right? I kind of want to say it just out of how poetic it is. It should have never come to this. The abbot should have known he was playing with fire. The abbot should have known. And what about Otto and Peter? What about Klaus? Shouldn't they have known? Peasants are being butchered all over Swabia. I just want this to stop before it gets any worse. Ellipses. I suppose there's no good fretting about what's already happened. I have to minister to the people of the town as best I can, given the circumstances, and pray for the best. Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the townsfolk. It's a Tassing tradition after St. John's Eve, in case they got up to any mischief that can't wait until Easter. I expect they'll be coming early in the morning. If you could excuse me, I need to prepare. Of course, Father. Fascinating. Let's check over inside real quick. Attilia, what do you make of it?
Andreas, enjoying the bonfire?
Up until the murder, I suppose. No, I'm not quite accustomed to these rural traditions. Not as much as you did. Up until the murder, I suppose.
They only seem to happen when you're here. What are you doing back here anyway?
I came to pay my respects to Brother Piero. I don't need your permission to visit Tassing. I came to pay my respects.
Why? He can't hear you, he's gone.
I believe he can hear me. For my own sake, I suppose. Huh. I believe he can hear me.
Pfft. Nonsense.
Do you work for Father Thomas?
Work for? I'm his slave. I clean this damn church and keep his house, so I have a roof over my head. Around the time the Baron was murdered, I lost my home. That bastard, the abbot, took it from me. Now I have to rely on the charity of the church. I hate the church as much as the abbey. I wish there were a hell so I could send a lot of these holy men there.
I'm surprised Father Thomas lets you stay here. Yeah, I think we said this before. I'm surprised he lets you stay here. Yeah, he thinks he can save me. Do you know anything about Otto's murder?
No, why would I? And why do you care?
I'm just asking. You never know who might have seen or heard something. I don't want to see Peter and the other peasants burn down the abbey. Well, you never know who might have seen or heard something.
Well, I haven't. Are we done?
Yes, until later.
Fine.
Anyone else in here? No. Okay. Man, I don't think we're gonna find the true killer. Let's see. Miller's... Can I go back into the ruins? Nah. Wishful thinking. Alright, let's go into their house. Hey, Paul. Let's pet this sweet dog. There you go. And then I guess we'll talk to the wife first. I wonder if she's aware. Right? Hey, Else.
Oh, Master Maler, do you have meal plans? My husband was hoping you'd eat with us.
I'd love to join you. I'm afraid I can't right now.
I understand. Some other time, then.
Leonard.
Ah, Andreas. It appears you're caught up in another murder again. Quite unfortunate timing for you.
Quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltus and Dr. Stoltz. If I can find the real killer and prevent more bloodshed, maybe it's a good thing I was here. Huh. I'm not sure if he's guilty, right? Like, I'm not convinced of it. Because it sounds like he doesn't know who wrote the note either, and I think whoever wrote the note is the true killer. But... Let's stir the fucking pot. Quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltus and Dr. Stoltz.
You too, Andreas. I understand Peter thinking the worst of me, but... why would I kill Otto? Why would I kill Ava's husband?
You disagreed with him in the comments. I don't know. Maybe there was something between you and Otto. You disagreed with him in the comments.
I disagree with a lot of the people in this town. I don't go around killing them. Besides, if Otto brought down the Duke's anger, it wouldn't fall on my head.
If you say so, say nothing. If you say so.
I do. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door's open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal, or see the mountains, just let me know.
We probably should eat something.
now that you mention it. Perhaps some other time. As you wish, of course. Until later. Until then. Okay. Who else should we check in with? Should we check in with the victim's family? I think so. Right? Let's see. Where would they be at? I guess the Gertners, right? Yeah. I'd also like to go over to the charcoal burner, but it seems like there's nothing we can do there. You know? We could have a meal with Werner. But that doesn't seem ideal. Because we only, like, the whole reason I would want to have a meal with Werner is to have Werner, like, look at something. And use, like, his own abilities. But we don't have anything like that. Like, I guess we have the paper, but that's not really, like, what would his expertise do for that? Anton, you're just here. Okay. Till? Nope. Andreas. Oh.
Andreas, how did you get caught up in another murder?
Bad luck. I'm not trying to do it, I swear. Maybe God wants me to solve murders instead of making art. Let's say that.
Seems like a bad way to put food on the table, but maybe you're right. Listen, Andreas, I can't talk any sense into Peter. I understand he's angry. We're all angry, but threatening the abbot? Burning down the abbey? The Duke's soldiers will tear this town apart.
I'm doing what I can, Andreas. If Peter won't listen to you, what makes you think I can carry any more weight with him? What makes you think I can carry any more weight with him?
I don't know. You've lived with the man. I'm just worried. Worried for all of us.
I understand. I'll talk to you later, Andreas.
Until then.
Gertner Farm. Big Jorg. Nothing. Peter? Nothing. In here. Clara? Nope. Ursula? Nope. Il Peter? No. Okay. Sure. Alright. Huh. Can we talk to you two? Oh, we can.
Andreas, you and me need to talk.
Alright, what's on your mind? Do we? What's on your mind?
Why are you helping the abbot? You know what he's been doing to our families?
Because he's innocent. Peter is threatening the entire abbey, not just the abbot. Let's go with that. He's threatening the entire abbey, not just the abbot.
I suppose you do have some friendliness with them? Those monks never did any good by me or my family. By my measure, they've done a lot of harm.
I understand your anger toward the abbot, but the monks don't deserve to die. Do you really think that burning down the abbey will make things better? I understand your anger toward the abbot, but the monks don't deserve to die.
And what do we deserve, Andreas? To starve? When's the last time you went hungry, Andreas? In the last month, I count more lean days than full. If it weren't for Ulrich's charity, we wouldn't have had any bread at all this week.
I'm sorry, Johan, but I have to do this. Then the abbot should answer for it, but not by burning the abbey down. Say nothing. Huh. Part of me does want to say nothing here. Because part of me does sympathize with him, with the peasants' cause. Like, what the fuck else can you do? They're literally feasting up there. We saw their cellar. Say nothing.
All right. You know what? If you're dead set on this, I think I can point you towards someone.
What? Really? Why would you do that? Why?
Because I've had my suspicions about this person for a while. It's my nephew, Martin.
Martin? Really? Why? Oh? Martin, why?
Because I don't think he's who he says he is. I don't think he's Martin at all.
What? Yo. What? You think he's another bandit gang member? Why do you think that?
We all see what we want to see here, Andreas. The things we don't want to see, we ignore it as long as we can, for everyone's sake. I don't say anything about Ava's pretty blonde hair. Jorg doesn't say anything about my daughter's friendship with Brigitte. Brigitte and Kat don't say anything about Martin. Kat. Strong Martin, hard-working Martin, faithful Martin.
Time can change a boy into a very different man. So you think he's an imposter because he's too good? Do you have any evidence?
No, just suspicion and a reason not to trust a man.
Okay, well, you're a fucking conspiracy theorist then, Johan. Come on.
When the abbot decided to give us old Ranage Kemper's land, there was a fee that we had to pay. We needed to expand. My brother and I couldn't say no. So, the land went to both of us, and after Franz's death, a portion went to Martin.
That doesn't sound like the worst thing.
No, it wouldn't be if Martin hadn't brought up the idea of selling off the lease. That or parceling it out to the other families. It gets complicated, but he'd be putting my land on the other side of someone else's. This whole arrangement works because we hold the land together.
You know what the mob will do if they find out Martin's an imposter. Do you really think Martin, whoever he is, killed Otto? Also, even if he... Alright. I'll do you fucking one better, Johan. Let's say he isn't Martin. Let's say the real Martin was in the bandit gang and died. Someone took on the identity of Martin and is now back here pretending to be Martin. Does it matter? He's not doing anything bad, right? Like, he's not doing anything super fucked up. Do you really think Martin, whoever he is, killed Otto?
I think it's possible. If he can sleep with another man's wife and steal his land, maybe he could be a killer too.
Alright, I'll consider it.
Good.
Johan's suspicions. Dude, Johan is fucking, like, lost it, dude. Hans. Okay, hello. Hey, Hetty. Hello. Veronica? Also, hello. Let's see, should we grill Martin? Alright, Brigitte, do you think Martin's real? Could you spare a moment, Brigitte? I suppose, what do you need? It was so strange seeing Martin. What do you mean? It seemed like he came back from his travels a changed man. Last time I was in Tassing, he ran off. Now he's back and I didn't recognize him. He was an ass last time I saw him, but he seems changed now. Seems like he came back from his travels a changed man. This will be remembered. For the better, yes. For all the grief he gave me, we're happy now. Is that so bad? No, of course not. I just didn't expect it of Martin. No, of course not. He did get into an argument with Otto when I was coming into town, though. What happened there? Why all the questions about my husband, Andreas? I'm looking for any reason someone might want to murder Otto. I'm trying to figure out who murdered Otto. I'm trying to catch up on everything that's changed in Tassing. Remain silent. I'm trying to figure out who murdered Otto. Well, it certainly wasn't Martin. Otto was pressing Martin to support him in the town commons, Andreas. Martin has changed, but his history in this town is remembered. He doesn't want to cause more trouble. He didn't want to speak in the commons because he's afraid of the abbot. They squabbled over it, that's all. Otto threatened Martin if he didn't cooperate. What was your husband so afraid Otto knew? Oh, we have a really high chance to persuade. Help me understand the truth, Brigida. Complimented Martin's change for the better, spoke well of Martin's return. Gonna succeed. Martin does have a... Oh, I got Chivo. Oh my god, no fucking way. Is he really not real Martin? Is he really a different fucking guy? No shot, dude. No fucking shot. Martin does have a secret, I'll tell you. Oh my god, what the fuck? This game is fucking wild and shit. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is up? Oh my god. No fucking way. Oh my god. Holy shit, I'm gonna shit my fucking pants. Oh my god. Yo, that is fucked up. That is so fucking wild. Oh my god. I gotta say, I just started well, not just started, like a month ago. I haven't been watching as much of it recently, but I was watching this TV show. No spoilers as to what it is, because if I say the name of the show, it will come as a big, like it's kind of a twist for that episode. But this happened in the show that I'm watching. And it's very funny that it is happening here too. All right. Something similar to this happened. A case of stolen identity, so to speak. Anyway, my Martin never came back. He died on the road. The man who came back is Jobst Farber. He traveled with my husband, and when Martin died, he took my husband's place. They looked alike. No one even noticed. Jobst has been a better husband than Martin ever was. He had a rough past, but he's a changed man. He saved the farm and our family. He works hard and lets me spend as much time with Veronica as I want. Wow. He's a miracle I never expected to have. I don't know how Otto found out, but I'm not surprised he held it over Jobst to get his way. That wasn't fair of Otto, but Jobst wouldn't kill Otto over it. If anyone finds out he's impersonating Martin, he could face a criminal charge. But how well do you know Jobst really? But he has gotten into trouble before, hasn't he? Okay, I'm not going to press new Martin. Right. Because like I said, what does it matter? You know, he's changed over everything. I don't think, like, it doesn't seem like him, you know? Like he's reformed, even if he was a bandit. Whether he was Martin as a bandit or Jobst as a bandit, he's reformed, right? That's the ideal situation, you know? Huh. If anyone finds out he's impersonating Martin, he could face a criminal charge. One far less severe than murder. Please, Andreas, I'm pregnant with his child. He's a good man. Leave us out of this. I'll do what I can to keep your family safe. I can't promise anything, Brigida. Jobst isn't Martin, Brigida. You don't know what he could be capable of. I'll do what I can to keep your family safe. Thank you, Andreas. I'll see you later. Until then. Wow, a man named Jobst Farber. Holy fuck. That is so fucking amazing. Let's talk to him. Hey, Martin. Holy shit. Cat? Or Cot? Good to see you, Andreas. Hello, Cat. Martin seems different from how I remembered him. What changed? Oh, that's right. He was still gone by the time you left Tassing. He returned several weeks later, like he always did. Was it his travels or time that changed him? Is he still causing trouble for the town? Is he still causing trouble? No, not at all. He's become a stalwart presence in the town, and he's so good to Brigida. He hasn't stolen anything or run off in years. Truly the Lord provides for his faithful. He and Otto were arguing the other day, though. Do you know why?
Were they? I'm sorry, Andreas, but I don't know anything about that. Martin supports Otto in his cause against the abbot's taxes. They didn't have any cause to fight.
I don't know, Cot. Their argument was quite heated. Would Martin have any reason to hurt Otto?
Of course not. They'd become close friends these past few years, like brothers.
Even brothers quarrel. Ellipses.
After Franz died, God blessed me by returning my son to me, healed of his darkness. We should be giving thanks that the Lord led Martin to the light.
You weren't blind to his flaws before. You know men like him don't change. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. I'm just trying to find out who really killed Otto. Frowned thoughtfully. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. I'm just trying to find out who really killed Otto.
Trust me, Andreas.
I know my own son. Oh my god. Yo, fuck.
Martin would never do such a thing.
As you say. Thank you for talking with me, Kat.
Thank you for hearing me out. Until later, Andreas.
Until then. That's so fucking wild. That is so fucking wild to me. Holy shit. Alright. Let's head over here. I want to go look at Old Smokey. Because part of me is buying into the idea that Old Smokey is like the thread puller. Going over here. Because he would have interest in protecting the land itself, right? Out of a sense of, like, respecting the Romans if he is, like, a descendant. Hey, Smokey. Nothing new. Alright, well, who all can we chow down with? I guess we could also go check in on fucking... Oh, we could go check in on the Abbey, couldn't we? Right? Although I don't think we can have a meal with anyone there. Yeah. I think we should check in... Oh, no, wait, we could. Did you see that? Oh, at the convent. Interesting. Okay. Still, I don't want to do that, because I don't think that's going to lead us to anything valuable. If I'm going to spend our very limited time, I want to spend it on either a meal with the Millers or a meal over here at this place, at the inn. But I don't... My question is like... Do we think she knows who the killer is? Because I'm not sure if she even knows. Right? Because she probably just found the note herself. And, like, what kind of lead would she give us? Just a lead back to Leonard? I don't know. It might be a dead end. You know? I'm not sure, like, if anyone fucking knows. Right? Like, and maybe that's the big takeaway from this as well, is you know, like I said before, that's like the big moral or lesson, is like, sort of the dangers of corporal punishment and all that, right? You know? Fuck. Yeah, alright. Well, I suppose when next we come back, we'll look around the Abbey. We probably won't eat there, right? Because I feel like we should eat probably at the inn, is what I'm feeling at the time being. Who knows, maybe we go to the Abbey and we find a really compelling reason to eat there, you know? Who can say? Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.